Hey guys, Erin Wester here. Yes, I am in my car. My day has just been crazy. Alex has started getting up at about 10, so that's been throwing my whole day off. Plus, I've been waking up super tired. So I basically do my workout, eat my breakfast, and have to crash for a half-hour nap. So tomorrow I'm going to remedy this. I've been trying to stay away from coffee just because of the horrible cream and stuff I put in there, but I found an unsweetened cashew milk, which actually has no additives, no sugar, is all natural, that I've been putting in my coffee. So now I've had coffee for 2 days, and I'm not tired at all. Baby's in the back. We just went grocery shopping. So I'm kind of having to switch my day around. So she gets up at 10. I usually wait until the afternoon to go grocery shopping on Tuesdays, but I switched up. Basically, after she had her bottle, I did my errands. I went to the post office, grocery shopping. Now I'm going to go to the pharmacy to pick up some prescriptions for my son. But I wanted to talk today about grocery shopping on a budget. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Erin Wester. I'm a 36-year-old mom of 3, 2 on earth and 1 in heaven. We lost one of our twin girls when she was 12 days old due to death of her brainstem. After her heart stopped beating. And I work at home. I'm an entrepreneur. I run a home online health and fitness business. That's what I do for my main source of income. I worked as a social worker for 6 years, mostly in child protection, but I also have worked in residential facility for mentally ill adults, as well as being a guardian for incompetent adults. So I've done a few different things in social work. I worked in social work about 6 years, and when I was 35, I was able to retire from my social work career and be a stay-at-home mom and owning my own business, working from home. So I help mostly moms and women to get fit, lose weight, eat healthy, and also start their own online businesses to get their own time and financial freedom. So that's a little bit about me. So budget. Say, oh, you have your own business. You were able to replace your income, actually double my social work income. And that's why I was able to not have to return to a job after my maternity leave. And you say, well, why are you shopping on a budget? You're doing well. You don't need to budget. Yes, I do. If I don't budget, I just go crazy, and then I have to put on a credit card instead of my debit card, and then just the debt gets out of control. And last year I paid off all my credit card debt. I had $25,000 in credit card debt. I paid off all of that debt as of last year. So I am not wanting to rack my credit card debt up again. I do use my credit card to pay for gas and groceries, but then when I get paid, I pay off the whole entire balance. Say again, why do you need to budget? Well, we are still trying to pay off debt. Yeah, credit card debt is gone, but we're working on paying off my car. As I went live a few weeks ago, we had paid off a big chunk of my car, and we thought we would get enough money for it so we could get rid of it and just pay off the loan and be fine. But instead of the $6,500 we thought they were going to give us for my Nissan Versa, they gave us a quote of $3,000. So that means we have to continue paying off this car so we can basically get rid of it. So that means that we have a budget for our weekly spending. So the weekly spending for groceries for our family of 3 plus a baby is $100. That's our budget of what we spend on groceries every week. We also get fresh vegetables and eggs weekly from our local CSA, community supported agriculture, and those veggies get us through for the whole week. So we don't really have to buy a lot of veggies. The only veggies I really get are onions, because we go through a lot of onions, sweet potatoes, just because we typically don't get sweet potatoes with our CSA, and kale. So we don't ever get kale, and I'm like a crazy kale person and eat a whole bag in 1 week. So anyway, our budget is $100 a week. I also had been going to Costco and spending about $300 a month. I've kind of X'd that out for now, just because we're trying to get this car paid off. As soon as we get this car paid off and gone, I'll start going back to Costco again. But we were spending a regular $100 a week plus the $300 a month in Costco. So I mean, that was $700. And before, I said my budget was $100, but I never really stuck to it. I just kind of guessed. But now what I have to do every time I go to the grocery store is I have my list. I have my priority things on the top of my list, and I get those things first. As I shop, I add things up in my head. If you're not good at adding it up, write it on your list and keep track of it that way. But you really need to know what you're spending, so that means you need to weigh your produce to figure out how much it is, or the things that are a certain amount for each piece. I mean, that's pretty easy. But I weigh my stuff. As I said, I get my essentials first, and then if I have extra, I get the little extra that the boys want. But sometimes there's some things on the list that don't get bought. Like today, I had a few things on the list that just didn't get purchased because they're a luxury item and they're not really needed for me to make dinner. So too bad, so sad for them. They can go buy their own if they really want it, but we got to stick to this $100 a week budget. So that is my main tips. Is number one is to write your list with the priority items on top of the list. Number two, add up what you're spending while you're doing it. And if you have had bad credit in the past like me, my third tip is to pay for your groceries with your credit card, and then on payday, pay off the balance. Or even if you have the money in your checking account, still use your credit card and just pay that balance off right away, because that will build your credit, because it shows that you can use your credit card, but then you can pay it off. I didn't always do that. This is something my husband taught me. That's what he does every month. He puts everything on his credit card and then pays it off at the end of the month. I pay it off every week just because I get paid every week, and then I don't have to worry about it, and it just gets paid, and I make enough money that what I put on my credit card gets paid off. Again, budgeting. I know how much I'm spending each week. I know exactly what I need to make each meal, because I meal plan. I plan out what we're gonna have for dinner every night. I don't have my list with me, but I know tomorrow we're going to have a chicken meal in the crock pot. Thursday we're gonna have spaghetti squash with sausage in it, and Friday I don't remember what we're gonna have, but I have it all mapped up. Friday we're gonna have pork chops. Saturday we're going to have hamburgers. And Sunday I'm gonna do actually baby back ribs, so that's gonna be a treat. And Monday I'm gonna do a soup. So I mean, that's kind of how my mind goes through, and I plan. And then those leftovers are good for lunches for the rest of the week. For breakfast, I really use eggs, usually some kind of sweet potato or regular potato home fry, and either like homemade sausage, bacon, something like that. We get our bacon straight from our CSA, so it's no nitrates, it's organic, it doesn't have the added sugars, things like that. So it's good to eat on the Whole30. But those are the main tips, is to write your list based on priority items that you need, add up what you're spending while you're doing it, and meal prep, so meal plans, so you know what you need for that week, so you aren't buying a whole bunch extra. So hope everybody has a fantastic Tuesday, and I'll talk to everybody soon. Bye.